I do.
Are you on?
Mm-hmm. Hi, how are you guys? Hi. Good. Good. I'm trying to balance so delicately on heels.
You never will have a chance to just kind of quick chat with them after, or you guys pretty on the move here?
We'll make it work.
Okay, in here or out by the Welcome everybody. Mindy, we're going to let us know when you have time. First let's see about you and the aisle way. And then if you have time to do other stuff, we can. Yeah, that's where it'll be, but it's just that there's a narrow area you have to be in because of. Okay, put it out there.
We're here at the San Diego Zoo, waiting for the press conference, as we do a tour of the San Diego Zoo.
Can't clean it out for sure. He's moving to the aisle now. Okay. So.
You're welcome.
On this side of the line.
Mindy, you're going to have to be over. Cameraman.
Mr. Hartsfield, sir. Pleasure to meet you. We had to trim this tusk when we brought him from our safari tournament. He didn't fit inside of his crate. They were about 2.5 feet long when we brought him. Yeah, his name is Ron Shapour. He's a 46-year-old Asian male elephant.
All right, cool.
We're just going to...
All right, we're about to go.
We could do that if you'd like to.
Taking questions over there.
How long is it going to go on for?
About 10 minutes.
So we just need
everybody turkeys back from that one.
We're doing this in like 7 states on Facebook.
So you are live.
Okay. Well, let me just say this is a brand new experiment, and I had no idea when we decided that we would do it, that we are doing it from the San Diego Zoo. So it may be appropriate for a Republican to have an elephant right behind me. This is Ran Shapour, who is an Asian elephant. He's a male elephant. And this is a terrific new exhibit at the downtown San Diego Zoo. They actually have 2 zoos run by the Zoological Society, one downtown, which is where I am, and then the Wild Animal Park, which is further out. And since I do love zoos, I'm glad to be here. And this is sort of part of my Valentine's Day, so I get to come and hang out with elephants for a little while and other kind of animals. We wanted to try this as a way of communicating with folks through Facebook in a brand new approach, and I want to talk briefly about the President's budget, which I think is a disaster, and I think Congress should, frankly, move to repudiate immediately. We're in a period where we have high unemployment and rising gasoline prices. So the President proposes tax increases which will further cut into energy, further raise the price of gasoline, and further increase unemployment. It's a profoundly wrong budget. I believe we should go in the other direction. If you go to Newt.org, my personal name.org, you will see an entire program for job creation. The best estimate we've gotten from economists is it'll create 6.6 million new jobs in the first 2 years alone. In addition, we are outlining an entire program for energy production designed to make America independent of the Middle East, so no American president ever again has to bow to a Saudi king. and so we can bring down the price of gasoline. My goal is to get to 4% unemployment. It was about 4.2% when I left office as Speaker, and to get to $2 a gallon gasoline. We can do that if we maximize American production and maximize the opportunity to produce oil and gasoline across, natural gas across the country. And so I would urge you to look at two real paths. Barack Obama has a path of bigger government spending, a higher deficit, putting more burden on our children and grandchildren by borrowing money that they will eventually have to pay off, and doing so in a way that kills jobs and that raises the price of energy. I have a program which cuts spending, reforms the government, moves towards a balanced budget, creates millions of new jobs, and creates the kind of energy production which both brings down the price of gasoline back towards $2 a gallon and provides money for the U.S. government. Anytime we're developing new sources of energy on federal land or offshore, we pay royalties to the government. So you actually can increase the number of American jobs, reduce the price of gasoline and electricity, and increase the revenue to the federal government, all by the same program. And I would hope that Congress would immediately repudiate Barack Obama's precisely wrong direction and look instead at a much different budget, such as the one I've outlined and that Art Laffer, who was President Reagan's chief economic advisor, has said would be remarkably effective in creating jobs and in moving us back to being the most productive society in the world. Good. Anyway, this is a brand new experiment in trying this out on Facebook. And I'll just say in closing, I hope all of you have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And it is great to be here and to have a chance to be at the San Diego Zoo, which is kind of my Valentine's present to me. Later on, Cliff and I have other presents, but for me, being here is one of the great things to do. Thank you all very, very much. We need your help. Have all of your friends go to newt.org, and we'd love to have your support, and we look forward to seeing you as we campaign towards Super Tuesday.